Freebird bought my sister a $1,200 Delta first class ticket for $19. There's an amazing new service for US air passengers who find themselves on a cancelled, delayed or misconnected itinerary. Is a service which, to be eligible for Freebird protection, you must have an itinerary only within the continental United States, Hawaii, Alaska, and Puerto Rico. You must book if your itinerary is disrupted, Freebird will rebook you on the next one-stop or non-stop flight to your destination on any airline, not just the airline you were flying. That includes as noted above, I haven't had a flight problem to utilize Freebird, but the time came this morning to test out the service. I booked my sister early this morning. I woke up to a text from Freebird that her Southwest flight from Houston was delayed and the connection time was now only 15 minutes. When you add in tax, they responded with a link to look at alternative bookings, and before I could say anything, Freebird had already located the first available flight from Atlanta, an afternoon departure on Delta. I verified that since this is coded as a regular revenue ticket booked into J class, and since my sister doesn't have Delta medallion status, she'll earn 5,609 Sky Miles, worth $67.31 based on. Freebird is an ingenious solution for people that want to take advantage of low fares or are traveling on a route with limited service by a given airline. This adds a whole new, featured image of Isaac Honix/TPG.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.